Hi everyone, this is Lorianne from It's All Primary, and if this is the first time you are watching a video from me, welcome. Thank you. And if you are a teacher, you probably just survived or thrived through Valentine's week and the potential parties that ensue during this week. It was also 100th day for us. So this is a video, and it's actually one of my longer videos because, as I mentioned in my previous video and even in this video, my goal was to get my computer upgraded this week, and it did get upgraded, so I'm very excited about that. So I hope you enjoy. Please give it a thumbs up if you're finding any value from it. I always show you the tip of my thumb, not my whole thumb. And please provide comments. I would love to know if there's something you would like me to talk about. I have been a teacher for a long time, and I've taught kindergarten to grade 12, some of the specialty subjects in the higher grades like humanities and drama, fine arts, but I welcome any feedback you would be willing to give, and enjoy. Good morning, Friday, February 10th. Productive weekend, but I'm feeling it. I might be sick. I'm not sure. We went bowling as a family on Saturday night, and my thighs were really sore on yesterday. Went to church, came home, had chicken noodle soup, then had a hot shower, and I'm still sore. But now the aching is in other parts of my body, and my throat is quite scratchy right now. So I'm going to tentatively plan during my prep today for a sub. This will be my first time calling in sick this year, and I haven't done it before, so I got to find out how to do it. But we have such a teacher shortage in this district that I need to make a decision by 4 o'clock if I'm going to be sick or the next day. It's kind of unsettling because I'm thinking I could be feeling sick today, but I might not be feeling sick tomorrow, and so yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Anyways, I will make a plan just in case. A lot of the things are done in the class for the morning. I've got some things that I need to take out of my bag and get them done. I did not do my weekly plan, so that needs to be done. I'm going to have some hot water and lemon this morning. So I want to show you a activity that I do as an intro to doubles, and I like to just do a quick little booklet of something just to introduce the concept, and we did a little bit of it on whiteboards, but I make these booklets. Now, I went on Pinterest, looked for doubles, mini booklets, and found one by Flying Into Learning. They're on TPT, it's freebie, but it only went to 7, 1 to 7, and I wanted 0 to 10. So I went back to TPT, and hold on, I'm just gonna look at the name. I found one that was, and this one, I like the Flying Into Learning fact booklet, doubles fact booklet, and then there was one by Smart in First, 0 to 10, but no images, just boxes. So I created one with 2 of them, so let me show you what that looks like. So here it is photocopied, and I just lay it all out. They unfortunately don't fit exactly, which means I need to take a paper cutter and trim it, but here are 2 that I've already done. And so there is the Flying Into Learning, and then this one is the Smart in First, right? So some of them will be, so this one is 0 plus 0, but then I get back to Flying Into Learning, which is the 1 plus 1, and then 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6, 7 plus 7, and then this is where I'll stop. 7 plus 7, and then it's back to 8, 9, and 10 are blank again. So what we do is we brainstorm things that are 8 and then double it. So for example, you could do, I don't know, an octopus, 8 legs. You could do 8 legs here, 8 legs here, another octopus here. So we brainstorm 8, 9, and 10, and now I've got a booklet. So when you trim it all out, you can see it doesn't perfectly fit, but the kids won't care, and that's our opening activity for teaching doubles. Good morning. Tuesday, February 11th, and I'm probably about 60 to 70% healthy. I went home yesterday and did nothing all evening, but I knew I needed to do some things, particularly a communication log. I created one a couple years ago, I can't even remember now, and I had 2 parent meetings yesterday, one in the morning and then one after school, that I didn't get out of here until almost 5:30. And I should have worked on it last night, but I'm just, even right now, my body energy is like gone. So, but after that, you are going to have weeks when you are in survival mode, and this is my week right now. Honestly, I felt actually okay getting up, but it was within an hour of getting up, I started feeling all these, and I'm hacking right now, which I hate, and I don't like to do it in front of kids. I didn't tell the kids I was sick yesterday, and they were pretty good, so that's good. Lesson learned. But so I will, like I said, I'll open up the document, I'll show it to you, and we'll go from there. But that's my priority right now. And I have to write a letter to the parents because it's 100th day, and I forgot to send out a request for snacks for Friday. I don't have full engagement on Seesaw, or I'd just send an announcement there, but right now I'll just do it in their planner with a note. I make notes from me in purple so that they know that that's from Miss Harold. So good morning. It is Wednesday, hump day, happy hump day. Got up a little bit later than normal, and so now I've arrived later. The goal is just to stay standing and to
Steve, try and overcome the brain fog. Yesterday, I had a funny thing happen. It was afternoon. We were working on social studies, and I could hear my voice start to go. It was just starting to change, and yet I kept teaching. I thought, don't say anything, just roll with it. And then I'm looking at them, and their eyes started getting a little bit like they're looking around like, what's up? And then one student raises her hand very slowly and goes, Miss Harold, what happened to your voice? And then when I responded to her, I realized I was almost not even there. So anyways, I thought that was quite funny. I was trying not to laugh. But that was kind of the day yesterday. It was just hour by hour. You know, there's a fine line of when to stay home and take care of yourself and when to come in. And I've always have had the mindset that if I can get myself dressed and I can stay standing, I'm going in. You may not have that opinion, and that's all right. I'm no judgment here. But for me, I remember as a first-year teacher getting my first, when I was sick, and trying to create a sub-plan, and it took me close to 6 hours to get all the photocopying together and write lengthy notes and all this sort of stuff, and do it while sick. It probably wouldn't have taken 6 hours if I had been healthy and thinking a little bit more straighter, but it took me almost 6 hours, and I thought I might as well just go to school. That was the way I felt. Now it takes me probably about 2 hours to do a thorough sub-plan. But what I've done, and this is something when you're healthy to do, is to create your day plans, but take each day of the week, because there's different things. For some of us, we have different things every day, or just different orders. But take them and elaborate on. In my drive folders is 5 elaborate day plans, so that I can now take one of those and just fill in the blanks, really. So I've looked at the schedule, and I've written down, and because I'll be honest, as when I was a sub, the last thing I wanted to see was either no day plan or a day plan that said let them study, let them read, give them free time. I'm not a babysitter. I don't want to be a babysitter. That's where all the behavioral issues will start coming up. And at the same time, I don't want busy work. Don't keep giving. I remember one classroom I went into, and there was something like, I don't know, 6 or 8 stacks of photocopies. And I know what they were going to do with them at the end of the day. It was toss them. Give me the work. I know what to do, right? But people don't want to do that. Not everyone. I'm really thankful when some teachers do give me their plan, and I will follow it through as best as I can. So anyways, this is a week of survival. The challenge will be after school. I have been waiting almost 2 months for a certain workshop, and it's today after school until 5 o'clock. So we will enjoy it as best as we can. But the day plan is done for today. I'm heating up hot water. I'm going to have hot water and lemon, even though they say you're not supposed to have acidic foods or whatever when you are sick, but it's a comfort. Hot water and lemon is a comfort for me, so I'm having it. And we'll just see how the day goes. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go get my water. I'll come back and I'll show you a communication log that I have started with a student after we had a meeting. So I'll explain that in a minute. I don't know about you, but I like to do communication logs specifically for behavioral issues. They can be something just nothing major, or they can be something major. But before I send these out, I meet with the parents and see if they're on board, because if the parents are on board, I'm not going to spend that time. I might do my own personal tracking on a document, but if a parent really wants to know how their child is doing, and for the most part I do get parents that want to know how their child is doing, I'll set up a communication log. What I do is I take a duotang and I cut it in half, and then I make a sheet, I don't know if you can see that, of so there's 2 on a page, and then I photocopy those, put them in the duotang, and then I fill them out each day. Now I'm going to flip the screen so you can. Okay, so this particular one is, we've set up 2 goals. So listening with eyes and ears, no calling out, use hand if they want to talk, and no touching other students. And then we do an AM and we do a PM. And then comments if I need to make a comment, which I always try to. And then I initial, they initial. And then down here if they have any pullouts, whether it be OT, speech, language, EA, support, counseling, whatever. So that's all it is. And I do what we try to set up, if the parents are willing, we will, I'll say if they get so many smiley faces, you know, could you have some sort of reward at home? And so I had a meeting with one family, and they were very open to that. That was huge right there. So that is a communication. I have other ones. I have one on focus for every single subject. It's a lot of smiley, it's a lot of those, you know, the emoji things. So it's just, and sometimes I just use 3, but this one I'm using 4. But you can find them online. If you would like a copy of this one, I can upload it to GPT. It would be a freebie because it didn't take me didn't take me long to do, and I already had it existing. So that's a communication log. I'll show you the binder, or sorry, the duotang as we get close, when it comes back from home. Okay. Here is this book I wanted to show you. So like I said, I took a duotang and I cut it in half, and then I just put them in here like that. Easy stuff. Hello, it's afternoon, and other than the voice, we're doing pretty good. It comes and goes. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. I was reading a story, lost it. After that it was fine, and then during social studies, lost it again. And during the whole explanation of math rotations. So today we started math rotations, just a practice of the run-throughs, how to rotate through the stations. It's Thursday, February 13th. 2 more days we can do this. I woke up around 4:15, kink in my neck, didn't quite fall back asleep until minutes before the alarm, and tried to jump into the shower to have something hot on my neck, and I had hot water for about 3-4 minutes maybe, and then the cold water, and I was like, oh. So I came out of the shower colder than when I went in, and the battery's about to die. So my objective, survive the day and get everything ready for tomorrow, just in case I'm not in. I want to be completely thorough. I wanted to work during breaks, and I will, but it is raining, so it could be an in day, which means I got to take my stuff elsewhere. So I'm praying that the rain stops fairly quickly. I went to a workshop yesterday that kind of hit me on the side of the head regarding math and calendar, and I'm now rethinking things. I think there was a lot of truth to what she said, but it's work. It takes work to do it right, and yeah, I'm probably spending the weekend thinking about it and what little things can I do to make it a better calendar, and so that it is beneficial to everybody. But I'm going to stop there. I'll charge the battery, And if there's no kids in here around lunchtime, I'll check back in. I do have a prep at music, but I really want to put my head down and get things done. So just in case, I know they're short today, so someone called in sick and there's no coverage. It's the way it is sometimes. So anyways, I hope you're having a better day. It will get better. It's only 7:30. It'll get better. It's almost 4 o'clock for Thursday afternoon. The day went pretty good. I lost my voice a couple times, but I think I've kind of got past it. I don't know. We'll see. I forgot my snack. Probably that was good. I just drank water a lot. And then, again, as I mentioned, lunch club on Thursdays. So had a wonderful soup. It was delicious with salad and a nice brownie. Yum. This afternoon we did a science experiment on making rain in a like a large mason jar, and we did it I did it on a long table, 3 jars. 2 of the jars worked, the third didn't. Interesting. Who knows why? So the kids really enjoyed that, and I took lots of pictures. I'm going out. I'm leaving. I've got their 100-day booklets made. They look like this. Okay, see that? Okay. And I took pictures of them all. And I took pictures of them all with the aging booth. So I'm going to take this sheet home. I will print them off and put them on there, and then we will be ready for tomorrow. And I gotta finish my Valentines, so I'll do that at home tonight. So I'm gonna make my one errand, and then I am heading home. So we will talk to you again tomorrow. Friday, we made it. This was actually the hardest day to get up out of bed, and I'm breathing. The littlest things are making me winded. I need to kind of go through some things as we're getting ready to do 100th day. I think I showed this to you earlier, but I can't remember. That didn't work. Let me try that again. The tables are in a number 100. I kind of feel bad for the kids because being sick, I have just had no energy to decorate, because all I thought was I'm going to have to clean it all up on my own, and I just didn't want to do it. So there are no Valentines up anywhere in this room. We did do Valentines. We did some different we did Valentine sketches in their drawing books, but I'm looking at some of the other rooms and they are lovely with their hearts, and I haven't done any of it. None of it. There's not one heart up except for the date today. That's it. So anyways, it happens some years. Some years I've got, and I didn't even do bags for their Valentines. That's what I mean. I'm just tired, and I'm just not even thinking about them. I mean, I am and I'm not. I mean, I wrote Valentines up yesterday, and I've picked up some treats for them, but other than that, I really have not done a whole lot. I made the booklets that we're going to do today. Fridays is always an easy day, but basically last night I cut up their 100, they're actually not 100 years old. I think they only age them about 50 years, not 100. I don't think they know how to do 100. But I use an app called Aging Booth, which is free. Every so often you got to tolerate the ads, but they're not every single picture. And then I printed off their pictures, and we will glue them to their writing paper, and they're going to talk about, I'm 100 years old. I have done this sort of thing. And then they get a little bit longer snack time so that they can hand out Valentines at first recess. After recess, we're going to pull out all their 100 bags. We have most of them already, which is great. I think there's about 4 kids that do not have them in, but I've got them all in the cupboard. I'll just, oops, I need my keys. Oh, where are my keys? So I mean, there's twice this morning I could have jumped right back into bed, but I didn't know what, I just wouldn't have, I don't think TOC would come in for 100th day. They might. I've been to TOC on 100th day, and it's actually a lot of fun, but there's little things that I would have had written up, and then you had to figure them out. But I'll just show you, I've got all these bags. I have all these bags in the cupboard. So these are all coming out. I'll grab my laptop while I'm here. And there's even some bags of Valentines already here. So the day is pretty much planned. I do have a blank between lunch and gym. That Friday afternoons are great because it's gym. It's a half an hour of something, gym time, and then it's finish up free time. And I'm gonna just leave gym and finish up free time for them. And most of them have their stuff done, but I am gonna check. Before I leave, I would really like to have, sorry, so I'm having a hard time focusing on my thoughts. I would really like to have all the marking done. It is a long weekend, and it's a 3-day work week. It's 4 days, but it's three with a pro-D, so, and a pro-D in there. I want to have all the marking done, so I'm willing to stay late. We didn't get paid today, and I was hoping to get paid. We still might get paid. It's hard to say. We're supposed to get paid on the 16th, which is a Sunday, so I don't think they would pay us on the Tuesday. I think people would be up in arms, so we might see it today. But I was going to go to the computer store and get my computer upgraded because most of my videos are having to sit because I can't make a video more than 15. I actually made a video 20 minutes and I was shocked. But I struggle with them because I have to clear off everything from the iPad. But I've got money in this pay to put towards an upgrade on the desktop. But if I don't get paid, it's not going to happen, and that's probably okay too, being sick. I think this video is going to probably sit between 10 and 15 minutes, so that'll be all right. And I'm going to maybe do a video on Monday as well with some things, but I'm just kind of debating what to do. I still need to go to Walmart. I'd like to create this weekend a Build It binder. They are really cute. If I do it, I will show it. I'll give you a quick little snippet of the video and who I got it from. I can't remember her Instagram handle. Also this weekend, I am part of a Instagram teachers giveaway, and I will link that one a little bit later too. Like I said, I'm just watching the clock right here because I came in late. So I'm going to end now, and I will probably talk to you after school. Take care. Oh. Hi. It is almost noon. Kids are out for their recess, and it is going pretty good. I had them get their 100. They have a bag of 100 things. They put them out. They set them all up. Many of them put them in groups of 10. We had 2 kids that brought 100 individual things, so they didn't know how to set it all up, but they just laid it all out on a mat. I have large 12 by 12 mats, and one collection had to go off the mat, but one was fit fine. And then we literally went to every single group, every single student's collection, looked at them. One person got to ask a question or comment, and we applauded them all, and then we all had a round of applause. And that took us from recess to lunch. Perfect. With about 2, and they cleaned up. There is no food on the carpet. And they were wonderful. They've been really, really good today. They love the 100 arrangement for their desks.
It's very crowded in areas, but they don't care. They're just really enjoying it. So if the afternoon goes terribly, it's okay. It's been really good, and and they've got everything cleaned up. There is, except for a couple water bottles and lunch bags, their desks are clean. I'm in a slight state of shock, but I'm too tired. Too tired. Anyways, we will touch base after school, and hopefully I can continue to give a good report. 20 after 3. We made it. We made it. I still got some errands to run, but we made it. I am so happy. The kids did so good today. So good. We had a couple injuries, someone feeling sick, so they went home. But overall, it was such a good day. I'm looking at my classroom. I mean, I just spent 10 minutes tidying up because we had extra food left on the tables. And there was a crushed, those vegetable straws. There was a crushed one in the cloakroom area, so I just swept that up. But really, oh, they were so good. So good. It was so relaxing today. I mean, there are times, yes, you got to talk to them because some of them need to chill out. And I said that to them, a couple of them, because they were eating a little bit too much sugar. But you can have a great 100th day / Valentine's Day without the kids being completely out of control and wild. It was so nice, and I'm feeling I feel like I've earned this long weekend. I am taking work home, and anyways, I have 3 days where I've got no plans. I gotta do an errand for my mom and dad. I can do that maybe even on the way home tonight. I might just do that now. So I'm going to take things home. I'm going to take a look at some things as well. Things. And go from there. We didn't get paid today, so I can't get my computer upgraded. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, but then it could be very busy tomorrow at the computer shop. But you never know. So if we get paid, I'll check first thing in the morning, and if we're paid, I will then get the computer upgraded, which would be really nice, because then I can work on it on Monday when we're home. I'm just right now working on Tuesday's plan. I'm so relieved today went so well. It is so nice when you're, I was sick all week, and I just thought, you can make it until Friday. Just make it till Friday. And this morning I felt probably not the worst all week, but it was pretty close. I could have gone to bed twice, easy. And I said to one teacher, I told her that, and she's like, you should have gone to bed. I said, no, I shouldn't have, because I would not have seen this. And I don't know if it even would have happened if I hadn't been here. So, anyways, I think I'll leave it for that. I might, again, depending if I get the computer upgrade, this video could be a little bit longer. If not, I hope you had a wonderful week, and Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day or Palentine's Day, whatever you are celebrating, celebrate it and enjoy it. And we will talk to you soon. And if you are watching this video during the February 14th weekend, head over to my Instagram at It's All Primary, where I am part of a giveaway happening right now. You can win 3 gift cards in the total amount of $150 and some Versatiles. Good luck to that, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you next time.